see it, but all the flowers are actually in the cabin with us because otherwise they'll blow out the back. So we got up at 6:15. Market starts at 9, so I need to be there by 8 o'clock. So that's where we're heading now. We're probably about 20 minutes out from Yarragon. So there we go. We're on the way. Okay, I've just unloaded my ute and put everything on the market site. I just had to go and park the ute in the car park because you're not allowed to leave your car on site, which is a little bit annoying. Most markets you do, you're able to put your car next to your stall. This one you can't, but because there's just not enough room. And they also want you to move your car from alongside the market area, so I've just got to go park it elsewhere. So gone and done that, and now I'll go and just set up all the stuff ready to set up, and everybody else setting up as well. All right, getting there. Oh, tablecloth is sideways. Just put the flowers up and then we can put the rest of the stuff on the tables. Okay, all set up now. I've got my sticky tape as usual. Luckily there was a supermarket nearby and I could buy some sticky tape. So I cart everything here in buckets and make up posies and stuff while I'm here. It gives me something to do. So I make up small posies for $10. I do market bouquet for $20 and an extra large one only on request, and I make it $40. And then I've got dried flowers for sale, so, and they're $25. Yeah, so nothing really rocket sciencey about it. It's fairly easy, but I don't make bouquets up the night before because it just wastes time, and it's much better to do it while I'm here. Wind's picked up, so it's getting really difficult. All my stuff blows away. Markets aren't my favourite. The wind doesn't help. Doing okay sales today, but there's another flower grower here who's doing dahlias, and he's selling sort of mixed bunches the same price as me, and he's got massive dinner plate dahlias that people are really getting drawn to, so he's probably doing better than I am. It's a little bit frustrating, and I've just seen a snail on my paper, so I better get that off. It's on my bouquet. Look at that little fellow there. It shouldn't be on there. I've done up a big $40 bouquet just so that's something different from what that other guy's selling. So that's a bigger one. Good morning. It's the day after the market and I'm standing with my empty cup of tea. My husband's getting sheep off the hill. We've taken the trailer load of lambs out to the other farm, so he's getting them in and I'm blocking the gap. This gap behind me, to be specific, it doesn't have a gate, so I've got to block a gap. Yesterday's market, I ended up taking just over $200, which is not the amount that I normally take at that particular market. There was the other dahlia seller who I actually met, and it turned out my parents know him. I think he bought my parents' old farm, or I don't know, it was a convoluted story. But he had these massive dinner plate, and I mean dinner plate as big as my head. They were crazy. He had those dahlias, which he was kind of selling as a single stem, and people were walking around with these dahlias that looked like balloons on a stick. They were amazing. So he had those for sale, and then he had bunches that were actually the same price as my bunches. So he sold, I could see he sold a few, and I sold a few. So he did come and introduce himself afterwards, which was nice. He said he was not going to be at that market next month. So I might do it again, see how it goes. I did hurt my back, my upper back, picking up my stupid marquee and shoving it into the back of the ute. This was on the way home. So anyway, so today we are getting these lambs in, and then they're going to go out to my in-laws farm, which is where we run other animals. These are going out on the crop, and we're going to go mark calves. So it's a big day. I've got to go and help him do that. So yes. So I didn't do a lot of filming at the market. I'm sorry, it just gets really, really busy. But they can be semi-worthwhile and then sometimes completely not worthwhile. But I think what I really want to do I still don't like markets. I still want to sell, I think, more off the farm. So I'm going to try and figure out a way to do that. We are a little bit out of the way here at home. The farm's excuse me. The farm is not really a thoroughfare. We're going to get really local traffic going past us, and we're on a dirt road, and so it's sort of, I don't want to do a farm stand. I think I'd have more thefts than anything, but I reckon I could, try and get people to come out. But anyway, here come those sheep. I'm going to have to block them. I'll catch up with you next time. See you.
Shut. No, sheepies.